Title community. Today we have a special guest here in our Kissimmee office. We have the beautiful Linda Guzmán, broker owner of LIV Realty. Welcome and thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for the invitation.
Of course. So we're gonna get to know Linda a little bit deeper today and what is she's about. So let's start. I know that you're a mom,
Yes.
a wife,
Yes.
owner.
Yes.
You got multiple companies going on.
We do.
So can you fill us in about that a little bit more?
So, I mean, you hit it on the dot. I am a mom. I have 4 boys. My mom also lives with us. I am also a fur mom. So I have 2 dogs.
Aww.
And we have several companies. We own a brokerage in Lake Nona and also another one in East Orlando.
Okay.
We service all of Florida. We do mortgages as well. And
Nice.
yeah, we do.
One.
It's so much fun. Yes, our mortgage partners are absolutely amazing. So we definitely do some mortgages. We also have an investment company, so we do fix and flips. And then we also, as you know, we partner with Lick Lawson Real Estate.
I've been there and
which
I love
is a lot
it.
of fun.
Yes,
yep,
it is.
Yep. So
Women
yeah,
empowering.
it's a platform for women to just support and encourage each other and just come as you are, and we just help each other's businesses and just do a lot of talking. So we kind of dibble and dab into a lot of different things.
And that's awesome because in this industry, I believe that supporting each other, it's a very important thing. So that's pretty good. I like that. So ya me fui.
Mira.
Pause. So what inspired you to pursue a career in real estate, and especially being a woman?
Oh my gosh, good question. Wow. Okay, so how can I answer that in 5 minutes? I've always worked in the industry. I want to say I had my first corporate job in the real estate industry when I was really young. But what inspired me really did not inspire me, because when I worked in the industry in corporate, the real estate market crashed in 2008. So I had promised myself I'll never get back into the industry.
That's when I started.
Yeah, really.
Yes.
So I was like, I'm never getting back in. This is something you can't trust, and I need salary. And so I hated the industry because I worked in commercial and residential without a license, but I got, I felt the effects of when the industry crashed. So then when I had my 3rd child is when I said, I'm just gonna get my real estate license. The market was terrible. So, my husband's like, all right, let's do it, and I was like, yeah, and we'll just see what happens. So it was really not an inspiration. It was more like, I'm gonna get my license. I never thought I could sell anything ever. And one of my good friends who's actually had a brokerage at the time in Avalon Park, and now she runs a mega team in EXP. She was like, just get your license, you're gonna do great. And I'm like, I'm gonna suck. I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna suck because I can't sell. And it just took off from there. So it wasn't something that really inspired me because I worked in it. It's one of those things I tell people, never say never.
Of course. Were there any challenges you faced?
Yes, in the beginning, of course. I did not believe in myself at all. I thought I couldn't sell. I thought that real estate was all sales. And I didn't really understand because I always worked in the corporate side of things. And so my challenges were, I lost listings, I lost business, I lost friends. But I always say that challenges is something that we need in life because you actually learn from them. So I really, to me, it's like a coaching opportunity, right? I'm like, okay, what did I do? Because if you don't lose, you don't win. So
Of course. And sometimes you have to go through those phases to be able to overcome things in life.
100%.
Yes,
100%.
Yes. So how do you maintain a balance between being assertive in negotiations and building long-lasting relationship with clients and colleagues?
As you grow in business and as an entrepreneur, you go through different relationships. So I like calling those things like a different season, because I've lost friends as I grow. I've met new friends and new relationships as I grow. So it's depending what season I'm in. So as far as being assertive in business, I think it's just part of being in business, right? You have that assertive personality because at the end of the day, we all have a goal to meet. But at the same time, relationships, I've learned it's a 50-50 thing.
True.
So it's like you give, you take, but it's vice versa. And so it depends what season you're in. So right now, the current season I'm in, I'm just so thankful for the people that I have around me and the relationships that I've encountered, and we're just seasoned and we're working on, because the ones that are no longer in the relationship with us, whether it's personal or professional, it's just that season's gone. And so, you know,
and they help you
grow. You grow.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes. Can you share any strategies on how you become so successful in this industry?
The main strategy, of course, aside from putting God first, because I am faith-driven, and I say that with all
him
the
everything.
with him everything,
and without him
absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
So with all the humility in the world, I say that he's first and he's my foundation. So I've learned, I can't say I've always, but I've learned to pray about everything first. So I don't make a move or decision, even if it sounds great, without hearing from him and it giving me peace, right? Because if it doesn't have his hand on it, I don't want it. And then something else that I've learned is that I've learned to shut down the noise around me.
That's
because
hard sometimes.
It's so hard. It's so hard. But when you finally master it, it's such, it's like breathtaking, right? It's like there's no price tag to peace. And it gives you peace because you're so focused in your business and what you have to do, and you just shut down the noise. That it's like all those distractions don't even matter. Nothing matters, right?
Yep.
So those are two great things that I can share with you guys for
And
sure.
I agree with you 100% on that. Definitely. I personally was a little bit away from, you know, being a believer, and then I recently found myself back in, and
So cool.
And just like the peace that you feel, like the energy, everything, just you see life different, you know.
Gosh, you do.
And you need that in this business.
100%. It's so positive, and because it's, I mean, we're in sales. Sales is very high pace and negative. So, you know, it's
Especially
good
in today's world.
in today's world, yeah, with all the social media and everything going on. So the fact that, you know, God could be your foundation, it keeps you grounded for sure.
So what trends do you see shaping the future of real estate, and how do you prepare your business to adapt to these changes that are coming?
One trend that I particularly see is virtual everything.
Okay.
And so I think that we have to be prepared. I don't think that everything's going to be so brick and mortar driven. I do believe in Amazon, you know, type of lifestyles, right? That's what we're focused on, and I think that real estate's headed that way. So I think that that's a huge trend that we have to keep up with the Joneses. We've got to reshape our business, because if we continue to operate kind of like the old school way, then we're going to eventually learn that the consumer no longer operates that way. So I'm definitely forward thinking. I think that people are very hands-on and they want things now, and that's how real estate is, you know, that's what we're doing right now.
Right.
Even as, you know, as the whole industry changed with the whole buying side of the transaction with, you know, our buyers, everything has changed. Everything is disclosures first. And right now, I want to see it now. I want to see it today. I want to close today. So
Everything has to happen right away.
correct.
When you want
So
to.
I think that everything's turning more virtual faster than you think. So we've definitely prepared our business and our model and what we offer our clients to be very virtual. So it's something that I'm very proud of. I'm glad that we're able to be that chameleon and learn and be a sponge and then implement what we're learning into our business. We're also, you know, I'm kind of like an old soul, so you know, I'm always up to date on what's trending politically, you know, economically. You know, I'm like that old little viejita, right? I'm like, what's happening? And what's going on, you know, and doing a lot of research and listening to a lot of different podcasts and panelists and putting everything together and saying, okay, it's time, guys. Like, you know, talking to the teams, like, this is what we got to do to continue to succeed in this business, because it's changing so fast.
And how do you deal with clients that are not up to date with today's market?
I think it's important to know your audience.
Okay.
Right? So, like, if you have clients that are super old school and they're a lot older, then you have to cater to them, right? Provide that service. So, it's really important to know who you're working with. You got to know the product and you got to know your audience. And then you alter to what they need, because at the end of the day it's about them, right? So like we can be here, but if they're over here, then we go to where they're at and we meet
You
them
have
there.
to adapt to that, yes. So what advices would you give to other women aspiring to leadership in real estate and other male-dominated industries?
I say go for it.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. You know, you can do it in fear. It's okay. Do things in fear, because fear is not going to stop you. It's going to actually improve you. So do it in fear and collaborate with the male dominating business, right? Talk to them, mastermind with them. To me, I'm all about collaboration. There's no such thing as competition. Once you have a competition mindset where you're like competing with everybody around you, more than likely you're not going to succeed, because there's always somebody at the table that has a better idea than you. So collaborate with them, mastermind, and make it your own. So if you're a woman that wants to be an entrepreneur, you want to build a business, just do it.
Go for it.
Stop the excuses, because the excuses are not for nobody but yourself. So just do it.
I might apply that to myself.
Yeah, I had to several times, right? When you're a business owner and you wear a lot of hats, I think it's so normal to want to quit every day, right? There's no perfect booklet, there's no rules, there's no step-by-step to tell you how to be successful. You gotta just like do it. You gotta fail, you gotta go through it, you gotta cry, you gotta quit, you gotta make mistakes, you gotta lose money. That is being an entrepreneur. It's not always pretty. So.
Well, thank you so much, Linda. That was very powerful, very great interview. Thank you so much for the tips that you gave us today. Again, thank you so much for being here with us. And we look forward to a long-lasting relationship with you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. And I love you girls. You guys are amazing. And I'm just so inspired by you. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah?
Thank you for watching.
Oh.
Thank you for watching.
Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this interview with Linda Guzmán, broker owner of LIV Realty. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more interviews coming up.